Welcome to the Koso Konnections podcast, where the ancient art of Japanese fermentation science meets modern natural health. Embark with us on a journey of transformation, exploring age-old wellness practices through inspiring discussions, expert advice, and personal stories. Discover how these traditions can revolutionize your health and well-being today.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Koso Konnections, where we explore the world of wellness, Japanese fermentation, and people whose lives are being transformed through better nutrition. I'm your host, Huxley, and today we have a wonderful discussion planned. Joining me, as always, we have our amazing Dr. Z. Welcome, Dr. Z.
Hi, everybody.
Also, we have our wonderful co-host, Karen. Welcome, Karen.
Hello.
Today, let's just introduce our special guest, Courtney. Thank you so much, Courtney, for joining us today.
Thank you.
Today, we're going to talk to you and give you a moment to share your personal experience and your thoughts and everything about Koso. Let's dive right into the discussion. Very important to this whole thing is the word Koso. When you first heard about it, what does Koso mean to you?
Koso means to me, first thoughts off of the top of my head are health, longevity, thriving, energy, life, wellness. It's so hard to just put like certain words to what Koso means to me, but to me it's been life-changing, which sounds extreme because it's superfoods. And I sometimes battle with myself a little bit of like, is this the miracle that I think it is? But I believe that food is a miracle, and that when our bodies are nourished the right way, our bodies know what to do with it to fuel our bodies and to bring life into us, and we should feel alive, we should feel energy, we should feel connection, we should feel all that, and that is what Koso has done for me and for my family.
Within our friend group, you've always been the healthy one. You've always been the one giving the health advice, super fit, exercise, what to eat, drink your water, lift heavy. Those are the things you're always telling your friends. What did you think when your friends saying that you should try? Tell me your experience with that.
I was honestly curious about it. However, I was slightly hesitant. I knew I wanted to try it, but I knew also that I had spent a lot of money on supplements that I had in my pantry already, that I was like, yes, but first let me get through this because I already spent the money. But I definitely wanted to try it. I have been very passionate about finding clean ingredients, like stuff that my body can actually absorb. And if I'm doing all of this work with working out, with eating, with, everything, like it needs to, how can I perform at my best? And so supplements was one thing that I was like, I need to do it. And I knew I wasn't there. I knew I didn't have it figured out. So I think I was hesitant about Koso because it's like, I haven't quite figured out yet. It couldn't be this simple, but I'll try it. I'll get there. But let me tell you, I did try it before I used up all of my supplements in my pantry. They're still sitting there.
I know that you were even specifically having some issues with hormones and whatnot. Like that was that the struggle that made you go, okay, I'm going to pause on everything I have here and try this?
For a few months, just my health declined, and it's not like I had any obvious ailment or sickness, but I just have been very in tune with my body, and it felt like out of nowhere, but it wasn't out of nowhere. I came out of survival mode. My family, we moved states. I had to keep everybody going. And once we moved and settled, we all got sick, which happens whenever you move somewhere new. And then I never got better. My energy never came back. This was not normal for me. This was like just dragging through the day, having no enthusiasm for life, having no go-getter attitude. But it's hard to ask for help, and it's hard to see that I'm surviving, so I should just be able to power through. but that's not reality. And just because something is common doesn't mean it's normal. I know lots of women at my age or within an age range of, 10 to 15 years struggle with this, but just because it's common doesn't mean it's normal. For whatever reason, we choose not to take care of ourselves. We're the last ones. And I finally came to the realization that I have been putting in the time and dedication to take care of myself to the best of my ability, and I'm no longer able to do that. I need to get answers. So I had my blood work done, and I had hormone deficiencies, which explained everything. But that was the moment that it hit me that I've been trying so hard to fuel my body in a way that it can thrive, and what I'm doing isn't working. And so I went to my husband and I said, this sounds crazy. I just need to try Koso. I think I need to stop my supplements and just try Koso. So I stopped all my supplements, started taking Koso, and within a week, there were major changes within my body. The brain fog was not there. I did not realize it was the week mark. I hadn't thought of it. And that was amazing to me. There were other things like bloating and other like visible differences for me that I was just like, I thought I was doing the best that I could for my body before, but clearly my body is appreciating what I'm doing for it now.
Courtney, that was an incredible statement, and it makes me very proud. Yeah, it makes me very proud to hear all the results that you're having. Since you are a health enthusiast and you've taken probably dozens of different supplements from all over the United States, including probably parts of other parts of the world, so to speak. Now that you are taking Koso, which is a fermented health product, now that you know the visible difference, and like you said, you saw it, you understand that it was right there in front of you, what would you recommend to others that are listening to this and are going, Courtney, maybe you're exaggerating?
Oh, it's a fair and valid question or a thought to even have. And my thought is just do what I did. I was like, I will give this a try. What's the worst that can happen? I fueled my body with whole foods, with superfoods, with fermented food. I don't know what else you can put in your body that your body's so ready and available. I mean, it's broken down to be available on a cellular level for our body to just take the nutrients and put it where it needs. So worst case scenario, you just fuel your body with nutrients that it's never fully received before. The truth is there's no American-made product. That's not to say that there's not homemade fermented food that you might be eating, but the reality of the majority of us partaking in fermented food, slim to none. We're not doing it. And so you just have to try it, and that's it. And the worst case scenario, you don't notice any visible differences, but you can't deny the fact that you just fueled your body with fermented organic superfoods. And that it's as simple as that.
I think she made it clear that it's simple. I mean, I think a lot of people overcomplicate their health. It is as simple as feeding your body the right stuff. I think we want it. I think we want it to be complicated because there's a reason we're not there. But it really is. It really is simple.
Yeah, I would say if you could take the feeling that one feels in their body after a workout, the endorphins are flowing, whatever it is, that like you feel really good and energized. And if you could bottle up that feeling, stick it in little capsules and sell it, it would all sell out, right? Because we do want the easy fix. But that's not possible. We all eat. We all put fuel in our body. We all take a supplement or two. So if you're weighing out what you're going to do, it's pretty simple to just try this option that sounds a little out there. I've never really looked into this. But like whole foods versus fast food. Fast food is common. It is not normal. Whole foods, superfoods are normal. That is what is meant to fuel our bodies.
The jigsaw puzzle that you just described to everybody about how food fits into the body, is a perfect explanation. What you see in the American society today, people are just eating for filling their pouches up, so to speak.
Courtney did a great job.
Thank you, Courtney, for sharing your experiences and your insights with us today. We really appreciate it. And of course, thank you, Dr. Z and Karen, for another thoughtful and inspiring discussion. And to everyone who's watching and listening, thank you for being a part of this Koso Konnections family. Once again, thank you so much for everyone spending this time with us. Until next time, please stay healthy, stay inspired, and keep discovering the incredible world of Japanese fermentation. We'll see you on the next episode of Koso Konnections. Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Courtney. Thank you.
Thank you.